Gimme.
What now? Careful, I bite.
What's that?
Nothing to see here. Move along.
What's next?
Oh no. I hate wolves.
In a world of demons and dragons, you're scared of wolves?
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational when you see the... I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Really? Some might think it makes me a liability. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
My faith will guide me. Injuries begone. Keep away from me!
Your desire?
Had a peach of a shot on you as you came in.
You've messed up. Don't live to regret it.
Step quick.
A tale for the ages.
Ready.
On my word.
This is my time.
Time to strike.
We've buried tougher than you.
A rough tempest I will raise. Knight to King 5.
What should I do? Have to keep going.
Now this is my happy place.
I've found my mark.
I am fury. I am death.
The witching hour.
Talk to me.
Bye forever, pal. Swift and lethal.
Keep your distance, darling. There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
Sharp as ever.
Hardly a challenge. But that might be worth a look. That thing is tiny, and I am not. A little souvenir.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken. Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. Whatever the reason, they've seized not just a Grand Duke, but the very future of Baldur's Gate. I know, and you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Don't touch me.
It seems your fellow Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact I carry. I can't afford to let that happen. In fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it. I only know what I know. I was ordered to retrieve it, and that's what I intend to do. The rest is immaterial to me.
Someone there? Let's crack it open.
Infernal metal. That's what my engine's made of. Hang on to that.
Indolence breeds madness. Worth examining.
just getting used to the sky again.
Contraband. Why else
Fear
would so
not,
many
Karlach.
goods be stored in
Sun,
such depths?
moon, and stars will still be there.
Meanwhile, this place is pretty spectacular, isn't it?
Or painting could ever do its strange beauty justice. But perhaps our stories might, when we return to the surface.
You know, hardly, or its undersides. Darling, I'm hurt. Well,
The Underdark has a certain menacing I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp then.
make
Oh. My, you startled me. Was miles away. No, she's no one, really. I was just practicing an incantation. What can I say? She's Mistra. I can't quite describe it. The need I sometimes feel to see her. To draw the filaments of fantasy into existence. No sculpture or painting could ever do her justice. Only the fabric that she herself is and embodies. The weave. Mistra is all magic. And as far as I'm concerned, she is all creation. Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Would you like to experience this? Then follow my lead. Now you.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
Suddenly, the scent of rose water and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
You see, or is it sense, the presence of a woman. The woman who hovered over Gale's palm. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mystra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel? That it does.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate. You realize the weave is making you one. You have but to imagine your desire, and Gale will know it.
Gods! What on earth made you picture that?
The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
I'm going to bed. Perhaps this was all a mistake.
Another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.